Hello, yes, working perfect.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It's my voice chat, get out of it! Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IREC. This is round number 4. We've got adverts. We're gonna get that gun out of here, innit? Yeah, we need to get YouTube Premium. Anyway, welcome to IREC round 4. My name is Joshua. I'm your commentator for today. I hope someone else is going to join because I'm quite lonely over here. Anyway, I'm gonna have to refresh myself. Spectate. Here we go. This this is brilliant. Brilliant. Anyway, we've got Cloud at the end of the pit lane, ready to come out of the pits. As just finished up with the Formula Ultimate race. That being, there's some breaking news coming out of Formula Ultimate, out of Formula 1. James Rigby has lost his win to Green Ninja Warrior, who managed to appeal his 5-second time penalty. So your results are as followed: Green Ninja Warrior P1, James Herman, Joshua, Silent, Pyluka, Forest, Salaman, Gosha, Rilu, Ginger Zigzag, and Who Ate My Cracker. So the championship now goes to Green Ninja Warrior, and it's getting tight up the front. We've also got some more breaking news coming in from the FIA. They will be adding 5 corner cuts to each corner cut limit. So when it comes to what was I going to say? So when it comes to corner cuts now, they could get 10 for a 5-second, and so on. Anyway, I'm now joined by Wee Blue, who is my co-commentator for today, as we just finish up on that breaking news segment. How you doing, Wee Blue?
Well, very fine. I'm right now finishing my sandwich right now. I didn't even know there was a race right now.
What's in the
So
sandwich?
I'm gonna ham.
Ham. Lovely stuff.
Hamon.
Ham on.
Yes.
Oh, even better than ham,
Yes.
as we've got a pile up at the end of the pit lane waiting for this to happen. So yeah, I'm gonna circle back to the Formula Ultimate Formula 1 race. The stream was a bit jumpy, as you've seen. There will be a follow-up video with the whole highlights once we get sent it. As the pit lane is open, then we're gonna see who's leading. It's Ledgers who's gonna be leading. We're gonna just refresh ourselves here. So Sledger's leading us out the pit lane, I think. Who's gonna tell Blood that the pit lane's open? You can go. Come on! Chop chop, no time to waste. As there goes James, he realises, oh mate, the track's open. And he gets going. Also, we've got a new camera system, so you can see the speed, throttle, and braking inputs of everyone else, along with just fancy looking doohickeys. James Rigby, I think he needs to bounce back from what happened in Formula 1. Forget about the win that was stripped from him for the third time this season, sorry. Third time in that Formula 1 season, and focus fully on IREC, where the penalties are based on physical on-track penalties instead of time penalties. So you cut a corner here, you get slowed down, and that is crucial to this, what's the word? Collision racing. You know that all the time collision racing is going to be harsher. Apparently if I do this, no, it doesn't work. Anyway. It's all looking spicy, all looking exciting as the stream has now just been posted. James Rigby, I think him and Cloud, they're the team to beat this season in terms of the GT category. I don't know if we've got any new racers. I can't wait to find out. Sledgers, not seen him racing yet. I keep getting banned. I think he keeps getting banned. And Cloud, James and Cloud, not really working together. We're going to ride on board with Cloud, as this is actually my favourite onboard camera. As let's get to it. There we go. This is my favourite onboard camera right here. The front suspension close to the wheel. We're pretty much inside the wheel into turn 1. It's little lift flat out into here. The GTs have managed to do it, which was quite brilliant there. Flat out through here, and then on the brakes, keeping the brakes till the apex, on the throttle at the apex, sorry. Flicks it in again. Little lift, little feather of the throttle there. Center technique. Anyway, we move. He's closing in on James Rigby. I think James Rigby trying to give him the toe, give him the slipstream as we run into here. On the brakes again. Lift on the brakes around the apex and get off the brakes. No, what is it? Track limits here seems to be a bit lenient on the curbs, which means you can get the car a little bit closer to the inside of the curb more than you might allow normally. I don't know what I'm waffling on about here. Warning. So he's got 1 out of 2 warnings. I keep getting banned for driver standards in qualifying. How do you get a warning for driver standards in qualifying? Are you okay, sir? Anyway, we move on. We move. Cloud and James, the two fighting for the championship in GT. I don't know what the championship is. No one's posted the championship. So I'm just kind of guessing what the points are. In LMDH, we'll get to that. Fish is first, obviously, because he's won every single race. 3 races on the bounce. Can he make it a 4th as James Rigby loses the rear end going into there? It's going to bring Cloud right up to him. Give him Cloud the biggest slipstream of every fit of them all. Yeah, we don't have a standing spreadsheet. So I think that I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the season, as there's no timing system. I don't think. I don't know how they're keeping track of times for me. I might get told in a second. Q does not work. Thank you for that, sir. So at the moment, we're just gonna have to look at the cars going round and guess what the order is. It's gonna be there actually. There you go. So Cloud is quickest by over a second. Wow. And then it's James, Thug Necklace, I keep getting banned, and Warlock, who I think this might be him. No. Who on earth is Warlock? Warlock. There we go. As whoa! Who ate my cracker and Warlock getting tangled? The two teammates. Who ate my cracker? Whoa! What's happened there? They've crashed down the main straight. How have they done that then? Someone is. I can't control shift. Alt 0. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a big ass crash. Who ate my cracker? I think I don't know what happened there. They're gonna have to rewatch the stream. Who ate my cracker is. Huh? Oh, he's broken it.
One thing. One thing. The standings are at the start of the pit lane.
Yeah,
if you want to see the times.
Oh shit! Refresh.
There's a huge difference between the drivers. Cloud right now 1.5 second gap to second place, James strictly, and James should be 6 tenths to third place, Dark Necklace, and then Dark Necklace I keep getting mine, just improved. Got 154.6, which is 3 seconds of pace, but he managed to get P4, so it's not about time, I guess.
Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing what Who Ate My Cracker can do. I don't think he was here last weekend. He took pole in Ultimate Formula 1 only a few hours ago, and he's managed to hop on a plane and fly to America, from Italy to America, to come partake in this. Same with James Rigby. But yeah, he took pole by over a second. It was a bit strange how he managed to do it. People are still trying to rack their brains around it. The FIA have deemed it as legal, and they're not actually going to take anything away, because realistically, a pole in a non-collision league doesn't matter. But we're not here to talk about a non-collision league. We're here to talk about this. Who Ate My Cracker? No, sorry, Warlock. Running into this next part of the track, around the final corner, on the brakes, on the throttle. Could have taken that a little bit quicker, but he didn't in the end. I'm going to do what I normally do, and we're going to go to BMW Team Radio. We're going to take a listen.
Oh, hello.
There's specific people I'll support slavery for. Who's this?
Croft? What?
Oh, it's Josh. Oh, lads, this is the interview. Josh, none of us are driving in GT, lad. You can leave. None of us drive.
Wise words of wisdom there from BMW, who said nothing, and I went into. I don't even know what team that is. Which team does Indo own? I don't know. Here we go.
No
Indo.
idea.
Team Boss Indo. 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 Or someone. Porsche. That's who the team is. Porsche Penske Motorsport. I went into their team radio. No one's in there. Because they're not in GT. They're in LMDH. Anyway, Cloud and James, they are racing in qualifying. James down the inside. Let Cloud know his full intentions. James runs wide, and that's going to be a corner cut infringement for him there. As I don't know who that is who's just ran wide. I think that's Who Ate My Cracker. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It was I Keep Getting Banned. No, it wasn't. It was Sledge. No. Huh? It was Thug. No, it wasn't. It was Jillass. What's the current expectations in qualifying? Again, qualifying, I'll be dead honest, it's the most boring thing to watch. I love this league, I love the racing, but qualifying is the most boring thing to watch. Because nothing really happens. No one's, the race is much more exciting.
The gaps are way too big to make a difference. As you can see right now, pole position is right now 1 second away from second place. So yeah, not really much to see here. Let's see if at least IREC is gonna be a bit more exciting here.
Yep, so you got James and Cloud rounding the final corner now. Cloud is into the pit lane. James is also into the pit lane there, just coming into the pit lane now. Thug Necklace doesn't improve. I Keep Getting Banned is into the pit lane. And Jill is into the pit lane. So, yeah, not much has happened in in that qualifying, other than a crash. We're gonna take a look at that in a minute. If you give me a few seconds. So, let's take a look at this infringement. Let's open up the stream. What happened earlier, which was quite... I don't know how to explain it really. Just... Alright, here we go. So, running down the back straight then, Warlock and Who Ate My Cracker side by side. Who Ate My Cracker runs wide. A pro was said from Warlock, and Who Ate My Cracker just down the inside, and Warlock's had enough, takes him out. I don't know if that's going to be investigated at all. Realistically, it should be. That's an infringement in qualifying. But yeah, what do you think about that, Webb?
I think, it's qualifying. Like, not a lot of people take it seriously because, this league is all about the race. And to be fair, a lot of people mess around on qualifying, so I don't think it's going to be penalized, to be honest. So yeah, a lot of crashes here in qualifying anyways. People don't take it really seriously.
Well, all the crashes are up to the race director's discretion as we are waiting for the LMDH cars to now come out of the pit lane. I hope just everything's happening at the moment. You've got a rule number 1 going on between the GT and LMDH. I don't know who that is, but I love bumper lock around here because it gives you some good moments at the end of sessions, such as what we saw round number 2 in Misano. This track server shut down. I think we've got to rejoin. Right, now we're getting into the juicy part of qualifying. Who do you think will take LMDH pole?
Bro, well, give me a second, bro. I'm eating.
Right.
Give me a minute.
I'll give you a minute. LMDH pole. I think Indo Bottle person. I think I don't actually know what his full Roblox username is. I think he's gonna bottle again, and I think he's gonna get pole, but not the win. I think Thij is just gonna be too good at taking the race win. But again, it's a tight track. You might as well just call it a street circuit. A lot happens as there goes Thij, championship leader, into the end of the pit lane. I'm really looking forward to this race.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. So my opinion is that Indo is really good in qualifying. He has shown a lot of promise, but in race he usually makes a mistake or gets screwed up by somebody else.
Yep, there's someone
And
out the
there's
track.
Oh, really? Already? Wait,
Someone's
which?
out on track. It wasn't supposed to happen. He's coming back into the pit lane now. I think it was just a miscommunication.
Yeah, so I think Tig is again really good in race. He's the best. He has the most consistent pace and best pace out of everybody. So I honestly expect pole from Indo again, and Tig is to probably snatch it from him in the first laps. But yeah, Indo pole and Tig wins. What is going on here? Excellent.
A lot is happening at pit lane exit. Just everyone taking each other out. Yeah, Thij is. Don't even know what Thij is doing. Just Max.
We have a situation here. These two cars are stuck. Indo and Kani are stuck. Oops.
I got sent to the help. I don't want to help him. I can't be tools.
Guys, special guest for LMP qualifying. Allowance.
I'm stuck here. Don't know how long's left on the timer.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. They're all going out anyway now. What is happening?
No one takes it seriously, to be honest. It's just about. It's just about
There's
fun.
Indo sideways!
Oh my god.
What the Indo got dragged along the racetrack. We'll take a look at that one. Okay, when I said qualifying was boring, I regret saying that. Qualifying can be quite fun sometimes.
Yeah, this is fire.
Oh no! No, you guys didn't see that. I left the fucking screen blank on. No! Oh well. We're back.
Yeah, maybe it's best they didn't see.
Oh, I would have loved to replay that as Exotic and Jen Loafy collide. Jen Loafy's taken out. Fish is doing fish things, trying to set a lap from outside the bounds of the track.
How has he done that then?
Oh, that's easy to do actually.
I think he's actually stuck.
How do you do it?
Do what?
You just go in the start of the pit lane. You can just go on the bridge.
Exotic and Indo getting side by side, getting all argy-bargy with each other. Jen Loafy, what is happening in qualifying? We see Kanye get taken out.
Oh, Jen's being sensible. Jen's waiting for a gap.
I think everyone's now waiting for a gap as Kanye gets Exotic gets taken out by Kanye. Everyone's slamming down for a gap. It's traffic paradise up in here.
You just gotta go now. Can't be dilly-dallying.
Jen Loafy's had enough. Jen Loafy's going for it. Indo, what is Indo doing then? There goes Kanye. I think they're playing games. We're gonna go listen to their team radio real quick.
You got DJs like that.
Yeah, DJs on lap them.
Into the hairpin with a nice lovely sign.
We're gonna keep this Eurobeat upbeat. Yeah, we're gonna keep this music on for qualifying because you know what, I feel like it. I'm a big boy and I make my own decisions anyway. And we're back after a week break. That's what was it? Yeah, week break I believe.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 week break, which is fun. Fish running into the quick left right.
It's a bit wide for that.
Bear with me, I'm just going to pay for YouTube Premium so I don't get any more adverts. Give me a second.
Touches the wall. A few mistakes from Leash.
143.9. Might have no idea if that's a good time.
I think it's decent.
You're beaten by.
See the angry storm on the other side of the track.
Oh my!
Still fighting.
Where is this? Is it? It's got. I know
I think
it's.
It's not like quality really matters that much anyway, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bro, you know he's 2.5 on space, but
Especially for
50
Indo, he
laps of
doesn't really
practice.
need to qualify and pole. He's just gonna end up bottling the race. Kanye and Exotics still colliding. We're gonna go into team radio for Porsche. We're gonna listen to what they're saying.
Indo, let's go. There's no solution, bro. I need the line. I haven't done practice. I haven't done practice.
Go ahead of me then if your slipstream's broken. Go ahead of me.
Might want to watch your words.
Oh yeah, hard commentator.
Oh, you gotta pay more attention to the chat, by the way.
Kanye reversing. He needs the practice in, but I don't think he's gonna get any practice in as Indo. They're just fighting each other. Indo and Kanye.
What are they doing?
Bit of a
like
Mexican
Exotic.
standoff.
Exotic and Leash should be playing slipstream games right now, but he's just let Leash lap on his own.
Who Indo? It doesn't matter what Indo does. Gonna bottle the race anyway. I'm gonna see how long I can make this, make all these jokes for. I've got a whole host of jokes lined up for this this next 2 hours of race that we've got ahead of us.
got
Yeah, it's not really close, bro.
Aegis, Gen, Max, and then the other three who are
There's no way they're not missing on one ball.
having a great time.
Both. It's more than 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's
Better than
ridiculous.
everybody. Come on, man. Please.
I think.
Hey,
Now
Jen,
hear me out.
Lofi.
Yeah,
They're,
I
they're,
think
they're
we
actually
should.
doing a lap now.
I think we should scrap qualifying, have a fight to the death, and whoever wins puts it on pole.
Sword fight.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Kanye really likes sword fights, that gay motherfucker. Running through this part of the track, I'm gonna have a look from his above angle. You can see him keeping it close to the curbs, going through
yeah,
the
it's
right,
really easy,
left sector.
Not using as much of the track there because Aegis was.
Yeah, but he's got a nice slipstream from Exotic, and then we look at
I
Indo.
think he might just be out of range.
Indo Bottle Dino fan new, with a slipstream from him as well. Kanye Melon. We're
Oh,
gonna
Kanye's messed that really up.
Exotic
straight into
close
the
to the
wall.
wall. What is the
He's only 5 tenths off with that 4 though. Can you speed 2 now? 5 tenths off TVs. That's not bad.
Oh, he messed that up up too.
Yeah, maybe he would have gotten pole if he didn't hit the wall or
And
something.
he's given up.
Oh, not bad to another lap.
Kanye's
mean,
in the
there's
wall.
so-
Kanye's given up. He's reset. He's done.
So
Nice.
few
Oh.
hybrid cars, it doesn't really matter. Even if you're at the back, it's only like P6.
Attendance not as good this weekend as it was last weekend. 2 weekends ago.
Yeah. Probably the 2 week break.
I'm a bit behind Aegis. Max and Indo's still
We need to see they're gonna go to that.
Jen's
Yeah,
still
well,
on
he
the
needs
lap.
to. Is this his final lap? Indo's final lap?
should-
Well, he's run out dead last, so he didn't win.
Right, and what's you guys' predictions for the race? We're going to do it now as qualifying's kind of settled into a groove. Webb, who do you think's going to win the race?
Yeah, definitely he is. I am so sure he's just gonna win. He's just the best overall in basically everything.
Holy,
And he's showing the pace. So right now, so
holy glazes,
Wait, let's
checkered
see.
flag waves around the final corner comes to the ish.
oh, in the pickup. There we go.
I mean, I gotta back my own driver. It's gonna be Jen, even though he's
You're not
probably,
allowed to
like,
glaze your own
Yeah.
driver even though you're racing. Go back to where you came from, fucking GT driver.
Alright,
Ugh.
alright.
So arse at what he does. See what I did there? Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
See you later, son.
I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Indo's
get
on-
I think I'm gonna get shouted at. They have to put their cars into their garage. Jen Lofi around the final corner. Can Jen Lofi possibly put it onto pole position around the final corner? No. So your grid
Not
for
really. Oh,
GT is Fish, Indo, Kanye, Jen Lofi, Exotic, and just Maxi. That is your whole. That is your grid for the race.
let's go the safety cars on the race because there's not that much attendance. So hopefully there's safety cars to spice up the race. I feel like if if something doesn't happen, he's just gonna pull away and
ST, shut down, there we go.
there we go. Man, I need to finish my sandwich, but still need to finish it.
Very invested in that sandwich. That sandwich has probably had more airtime than quick qualifying laps. As we've got the shit ready for the race, we're gonna do a grid walk, I guess. If people want an interview, they can have an interview. But yeah, here's the grid. I've just noticed. I'm not a driver!
What's going on?
We've been brought into a
Why are
fuck
we
tent,
here?
ladies and gentlemen. We've been brought into a fuck tent. We're all gonna get molested now. Oh my god, man.
What is going on, though?
I have managed to free my innocence from the fuck tent. Oh my
It's bad. Get me out of here.
I don't want to be in the fuck tent! Help me!
Why do they keep bringing people? What's going on here? Why is it closed? Oh, you
Anyway.
can get out of here.
I've noticed there's no grid on the start finish line. I don't know if I've not done any races at Sebring. Is the grid normally?
Maybe it's rolling street or something.
Oh yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's a rather start, innit?
Yeah, most likely a rolling start.
Don't worry, sir. I
What's
don't
going
need a
on?
suit. Anyway, we're looking at the cars here. People getting ready. Cloud and Jameson Rigby. I feel a bit violated there.
It's open! We need to get out of here.
So many people. Let's see if we can get them an interview. Okay, 10-minute drive around the thing. See if he's gonna bottle.
The Indo has to send it to the first corner. I mean Indo.
Join their
He needs to
VC.
send it.
Okay, we'll join their VC for an interview. We'll be back.
Hello.
Are you guys gonna bottle? Yes or no? Are you
Yeah.
guys?
I'm gonna get a massive lag spike.
Are you guys gonna make it interesting and let anyone else win, or are you guys gonna take each other out or something?
No, that's
There's a bit of a blockage in the bit lane.
I'm gonna
take
fumble
that.
hypercar. I'm gonna fumble hypercar. Come last again.
It's a good idea.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you.
How do I pick?
Go fast to the. Are you driving to one of the?
Well, I'm gonna.
boxes?
Well, the thing is, I've got Melon.
Drive
Melon's
into it.
It's Melon and Max here to watch out about. If I can get clear of them, I'm fine.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah,
Man, I'm confuzzled. How the fuck do I pick?
also,
Bro,
can you
go
turn up
out
your
of the
stream volume?
things,
You're so quiet in stream.
Me?
Oh,
Okay.
No, yeah, you're like really quiet in stream.
Right. That should be better, hopefully. There we go. Right, I'm gonna go speak to the other. I'm gonna go speak to Porsche in the LMDH category. Thank you for your time.
How the fuck
The
did
stream
Hunt-
isn't even like on the thing, bro.
Yeah, I
How
know.
did Hunt manage to set these?
Yeah.
Yo, hello. Who's here for an interview? Who's
Me, I want an interview. I want an interview.
Uh,
I want an interview.
Kanye? I don't know what questions to ask you.
Wait.
Are you expecting to? Are you gonna try and win?
Yep, I'm taking that thing. Just tap.
You're not gonna win because this is gonna be too quick and Indo's gonna bottle. Anyway, Indo, I've got a question. Indo, oh. Indo.
Getting annoying now.
Are you gonna bottle this weekend?
Shut up.
Are you gonna bottle?
Yes.
In there.
He is gonna bottle. You've heard it here. You heard it here first.
Do it on the stage.
Okay. Alright, we are back from our little adventures. We're gonna go. I think everyone's trying to. I think he's trying to move everyone into race control, but no one's actually coming to race control.
Do interviews here.
Do interviews here.
I'll just bring people in.
That's about it for interviews. To be honest, I don't know anyone else.
Who? So I bring in Fidge.
Yeah, bring in Thish.
Actually, no, I got exotic.
Exotic. Indo's gonna bottle this weekend. Are you gonna try and pick up the scraps and try and get a P2?
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's so early.
Thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.
Here's my gold.
Bring in James.
So bring in.
No, not James. Bring in.
Yes.
Genlove, and I bring in. Fidget, actually. Welcome.
Well,
You've been exiled.
Fish.
why?
Hello. Indo's gonna battle this weekend. Are you expecting a fight against him, or are you just gonna? Are you not worried about him?
I'm not worried.
You're not worried. Who is?
Yeah, I know, right?
Are you gonna
No,
try
we're
and?
gonna have a recreation of Miss Army.
Are you gonna try and help his teammate? Are you gonna try and help your teammate to get a P2 possibly?
Yeah, probably, like they do.
Alright, best of luck to you, sir, and I bet you're praying for another Indo bottle, as per usual.
Yeah, same.
Alright, as I don't know what's happening now, I believe we're gonna get going in a minute. I don't know if we're just gonna go from here to a rolling start, or if they're gonna go onto grid. But we're gonna do the, I don't know if this is, in order. So we're gonna get a safety car, we're gonna get going now. So grid walk, fish, exotic, bottle raptor, Indo fan new in P3, empty in P4, Gen Lofi, and then you've got your GT category, James, Sledgers, Warlock, Thug Necklace, I keep getting banned, Who Ate My Kratka, Hiaz, and Burnout Blob, Burnout Bob. Whew. There's actually more GT cars than MDH cars, which is getting very, very fun for GT. Are we going to see James and Cloud dominate? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get going in a second with this race, as we've got.
What are they doing?
I forgot I left image on there. Yeah. So here is a pit lane. Don't know what the countdown's for. Don't know if that's we're gonna get going. But Fish and Exotic are not the end of the pit lane. And may not be pitting under cautions. Is there pitting under cautions or not? Pacing on.
Oh.
We're gonna get going. It'd be great if I could have my commentary VC back.
Yes.
Where is Honk Vision? Honk Vision. Honk Vision. Honk Vision.
I can't really do it.
Can I
Someone
not?
chased me in the car.
Hang
Fidget
on.
just stopped.
I can't spectate the safety car for some reason.
Just watch me because I'm not actually in the car. I don't actually know how many laps it is. 22 racing, what is this advertising?
Anyway, we're gonna mute our music now, and we are getting ready to get going. Epic Lexa in the back of the field. He's back, ladies and gentlemen, racing after a weekend away, multiple weekends off. Something's happened up here. Someone's getting shouted at in VC.
That's on me.
I don't know if... Huh. I think the spectate system might have... I think I might have found a flaw with spectate system. It doesn't allow me to scroll. And I can't spectate Vision, but I don't know if that's the case of because his car is...
Just watch me.
Yeah, but I want to go behind you. But I want to...
Just go on Fidget.
Yeah, I've got the fishes. We're going to go on the back camera of fishes. You could see Indo right up his backside here, and it's going to get rather exciting rather quickly. As I'm
It's quite
expecting.
a big GT compared to LMDH, which is quite rare 'cause you usually would expect to see more LMDHs.
More GTs this weekend, and Cloud is one of those drivers I cannot spectate. So if something goes wrong, we can't spectate Cloud. It should be scrolling one though.
King Snake. King Snake.
But Thiesh and Indo, your top two, who will fight for the win this week? Who will win this weekend? My money's on Thiesh, as it's been pretty much every weekend of the race. As Vision, don't know what's happening here, but we'll just gloss over that. So final checks for the drivers, final checks for everybody, and we are ready to get going here in IREC. And that GT category is insanely big. There is loads of drivers, massive turnout. James and Cloud side by side going into the final corner. I think they're going to try and play the team game for the first bit. Try not to let anybody through, but it's all going to be decided into turn one. I think there's going to be a fat collision from all the GT cars going into turn one, but it's all unknown. It's all up in the air at the moment. And it's a case of we are going to have we're gonna fly real quick. Bear with. Oh, please, quick before they get to the thing.
Oh,
Someone's got a warning for driving standards. Here we go then. We are gonna get going, get racing as they run down into turn one then. Thiesh versus Indo versus Kanye Melon, Chen Lofi, Exotic. Down the inside of everybody else. Into turn one then. Exotic, there's a collision already.
Oh,
Kanye's backwards as GT running into turn one now. What's going to happen into it? It's 4 wide, isn't it? I knew that was going to happen then. Burnout Bob is off. And, my mouse has gone again. Kanye's going to be kicking himself after that start, but don't worry, you can fight back up as I can't actually spectate Kanye Melon. Thiesh, Indo are close to each other, staying relatively close on the race start. As we're riding on board here with Thiesh, trying to see if he can pull away from Indo Bottle. I'm going to give up with that joke now. I'm getting quite bored of it. As Who Ate My Cracker versus, I believe that's Warlock. No. Who Ate My Cracker versus top two. Oh, he sends off Thug Necklace, and Thug Necklace is sent to the sent further behind. Thiesh versus Indo. Indo's had enough of being called Indo Bottle. Had enough of everyone saying that he is a bottle job, and he's gonna try and go for a move down the back straight. Then he's gonna look around the outside of Thiesh, get the move done, hopefully before the braking zone. Is he gonna be able to do that? We've got a lot of vision lag, but oh well.
It should clear up on different parts of the track.
Thiesh versus Indo, they're still relatively close. Don't know how close yet. We're going to wait for the spectate system to fix itself. As
Is it fixed laps? Is it lap 2?
Should be lap 2, yeah. Indo versus Thiesh.
The last.
some people didn't get the lap, I think. Yeah, they were.
Oh, there's a race going on between Exotic, Gen, and Epic. No one watched that.
Exotic down the inside of a Gen Lofi, which who cuts it back to the inside. Down the inside, is it going to be a move on the brakes? Let's find out. Let's watch and see. It is. But Exotic actually defends that. I'm a little bit rusty. Not done this in about 2 weeks. We need to try and sort ourselves out. Exotic versus Gen Lofi. Down the back straight. Down one of the back straights. No, down just a random straight. This ain't the back straight. Exotic, Gen Lofi touching. They collide and Gen Lofi's round. He sees himself off onto the gravel. Onto the grass, sorry. And he's going to be kicking himself after. Well, they're going to be kicking themselves after that. Epic Lex down the back straight. They're going to start getting nice and closer to teammates. Let's see what they can do going into the final corner.
Yeah, so Cloud is under pressure right now from Warlock and his max, okay. No, it's Leggers. Warlock's gonna send it on the inside, no way he's gonna make it there, coming to the final corner. Cloud manages to stay on the lead, and Rigby has fallen behind a bit. That's interesting to know. Warlock again gonna try to go down the outside. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it there.
Interestingly, who's that? Sledges looks to the inside, can't get the move done. Cloud just managing to keep himself ahead, and interestingly, it's not all BMW out the front. It's BMW, Sledges, Warlock, and another BMW. So they find themselves in a bit of a BMW sandwich. James is struggling on lap 4 here. Did you see what happened to James? Did he fall back, or is he just slow?
Yeah, he's been behind for quite a bit now. He doesn't have it's pretty weird to see from. Give me a second. Intrafamiliar problems right now. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay. Yeah, I was expecting more of a domination display from BMW, but it's only lap 4. Let's be honest. Cloud is starting to pull away. Maybe James could try and get ahead here. But yeah, Cloud being where he is at the moment, not the best. No, James where he is at the moment, not all too good. He's going to want to try and get ahead as soon as possible. Sledges versus Warlock. Sledges right up Warlock's chuff. Maybe could try and get a move done going into the final corner. Sledges does take a bit of a wide line to get the better exit, pushing Warlock through the penultimate corner. Warlock versus Sledges. Sledges going to look to the inside, dodge going in and out of the toe here. Finally alongside, going to try and get the move done before the braking zone. He does get the move done before the braking zone, and now it's Warlock's turn to try and fight going into turn 1. Warlock takes a tighter line going into turn 1. Sledges with a wide line. It's going to allow James Rigby to look down the inside of the both of them. James Rigby does get a better exit. James Rigby right up there, chuffs. Warlock versus Sledges once again. Sledges trying to look for the move to try and get back ahead of Warlock. Down the inside he goes. Is he going to be able to get the move done? They come together! Warlock, Tokyo drifts around the final corner, and James Rigby going to look to try and get dispatch all of them, and he does do so. He dispatches the lot of them.
Great move from James, but Cloud is really focused. Has a lot of gap now to everybody else. Managed to keep a gap to everybody, and everybody's lost this. Fuck's sake, bro. Give me a second.
It's all good. Sledges back down the inside of James, proving that you need to keep a really cool head here in a.
Jen and Kanye, side by side.
Ooh. Jen versus Kanye.
Jen just gives a bit of space, and Kanye's ahead. Oh, he punched him off.
Oh. Kanye's not going to be happy about that. We're going to go back to this GT fight here. Very interesting. The first proper fight we've got for GT. We've in 3 rounds. And James Rigby trying to keep a cool head. As I was saying, proving that you need to keep a cool head in these sorts of collision racings, because anything can happen. And turn 1 was final corner in turn 1 was a perfect example of that. James Rigby going to try and look to try and dispatch Sledges going into turn 1. Sledges tries to break the toe. They're weaving down the back straight. Sledges, that's a lot of weaving there. Trying to break the toe from James Rigby. He knows that James Rigby is a massive threat to him. James Rigby can't get the move done going into turn, the final corner, but going to try and get it done going into turn 1. Tight line, James Rigby with the better acceleration around the outside of Sledges. The gap has closed significantly. They're getting closer and closer and closer, but Sledges just manages to stay ahead, keep himself in P2 in the GT category for just another lap longer. But James Rigby down the inside once again. He's showing that you can get the better exit if you stay cool, calm and composed. Gets the move done for P2 and makes it a BMW 1-2 again. Sledges looks to go back down the inside though. They're not leaving each other alone. I was expecting this from Cloud and James, not James and Sledges. Who even is Sledges? Well, clearly he's here to state his claim, stay for good. Round the outside of James Rigby goes again, and James Rigby gonna try and force Sledges off the track. They do get really close, and if they did collide properly there, they probably would have taken each other out. Pretty much inside of each other now. James and Sledges. What's going to happen coming into here? I've just seen James Rigby get past again and started to break the toe. He's now using those weaving techniques to try and keep Sledges behind him. This is interesting as anything. There's a fight going on back here with I couldn't tell you. Thug Necklace? No. There's a fight going on further back, and I was quite able to catch their names. We'll find out in a minute. It's probably I Keep Getting Bound, but here comes James Rigby versus Sledges once again into the final corner. I bet James Rigby wasn't expecting this either. Down the inside of Sledges. Sledges tries to close the door on him. If there was collisions, there would have been a big crash there, and someone would have been getting a penalty. James Rigby looks for the cutback though, goes back to the outside, which turns into the inside line for turn 1. They're not leaving each other alone, and I don't think they're going to leave each other alone for a good 20 laps till the pit windows. Fish out front, leading by quite a while. Indo can't do much to close the gap. Exotic in P3. We need the top 3 standings to fix themselves. We're about to see the GT cars coming through the corner where the I don't even know where the LMDH cars are. There we go. That's all fixed itself, I hope.
I don't think so, actually.
Well, it will sort itself out. Hang on, let someone reset who ate my crackers laps, and it will fix itself. James versus Sledges going not going side by side, and I think that's it for them. Hopefully we can see some gaps, because this is a Prestige does a lap now. There you go. That will sort itself. Oh no, you need to.
No, that's not fixed. He needs to wait for the last GP to cross the line.
Or
it's
give
take a while.
Fish and Indo their laps back.
Yeah, Cloud, huge cut to second place right now. He just needs to keep it, but I know that Cloud has a lot of problems with internet. He sometimes has lag spikes, which I hope doesn't happen today. So yeah, he just needs to keep this gap, but he might lose the position if internet does something to him.
Yeah, as we saw in Silverstone, bottled a win because his D key got stuck, which I weren't expecting all too much. It was quite funny to watch. So Cloud in second. We're going to see how far behind Sledges and James actually are. James is, wow, nearly 10 seconds behind Cloud. Lost loads of time fighting Sledges, and you start to wonder: is that because of the fighting, or is that just a skill issue on James's behalf?
I mean, he hasn't shown a lot of pace the entire weekend. 1 second behind Cloud in qualifying. Not really shown a lot of pace in the race either, so I don't know. It probably is that he just hasn't practiced a lot for the race, maybe. But yeah, not a lot of pace from him. Looks like Cloud is used on another level this weekend. I don't have specs now.
Finally got Cloud
yeah.
showing up on the spectate system. We can now spectate Cloud, and that gap, you start to wonder, is it going to get... Oh, the gap has closed quite significantly, actually. It's not quite 10 seconds. That looks to be about 5 seconds. It's probably either A, my math, or Cloud is slowing up to let James catch up for a fight.
He might have done that. Yeah, he really, James and Cloud really like messing up these races by slowing down to let the other catch up. I don't know why they do it, but I'm guessing because they want to have fun. Yeah, I don't know why they do that at all. But I mean, they're teammates. Not like the team is gonna lose a lot of points by battling yourselves.
Yeah.
So.
And that gap has significantly closed, actually. It was 10 seconds. It was about, 7 seconds. Oh, Cloud has hit the wall. I think we've seen where the time has gone. As across the line, 1 minute. Yeah, he's slowing up. A second now. James is behind him. There's James in the background. Don't know if it's slowing up or if it's just a skill issue. He seems to be quite arse at driving. But yeah, the gap up front with Thij and Indo, not much is happening here.
Yeah, Hypercar, there's a lot of gaps between the drivers. They're all spaced out, so we're gonna have to wait for something to happen in GT.
Yeah.
And James has caught up to Cloud, actually. He's already there.
Don't know how this has happened.
He sleeps in range.
And Sledges has dropped back from this fight for the lead now. Dropping back into the clutches of Warlock. I think we could see a fight for P3 going on here, as BMW showing.
Oh, James!
Whoa! Yep, James and Cloud going at it again. I think that was Cloud slowing up. We're gonna have to ask him after that if it was just a mistake. But James Rigby clean around the outside. I think Cloud has got a problem because James has just made the move. It looks so easy.
Well, let's see now if Cloud has really just slowed down, or maybe he has a problem. Is the internet starting to kick in now? Maybe the internet's starting to kick in. I don't know. Let's see now if Cloud has that little bit more of pace to overtake James. He's gonna shape up for a move into the final corner.
Cloud has.
Oh, that's really wide.
Well, yep. But he's gonna be able to claw that back in terms of straight line speed. That he's going to get on the exit. Here you go then. He's closing. The gap closing to within a few milliseconds. He's going to look to the inside of Cloud. Cloud sticks to the outside racing line. And that line was immaculate there. They both run onto the curb and they're going to start getting caught by laps runners in a minute. In a few laps time.
Yep. Maybe that spices the race up a bit because right now there's not much action. Maybe an accident between Hypercar and GT to spice things up.
Yep, it's Indo.
But let's see, James gonna go down the outside now.
Indo running past Burnout Bob just gets the move done. It was a nice simple move, but when two GT cars are fighting, that's not going to be as easy as it looked there. James versus Cloud, still going at it. I start to think Warlock is starting to fall off too far back now and won't be able to fight for this win in GT. But James versus Cloud. The Sledges is still there. I've just seen him pop up on the camera. He is still within range of possibly fighting for a win here.
It was right though. He could if the BMWs start battling a lot. I mean, they most likely will.
They have
They
been
really
battling.
like throwing these races.
James versus Cloud. James down the inside of Cloud, going into the back straight then, as they're going so tight against each other. Cloud, I believe he's ahead of James, running into the final corner. No, James is now ahead. We've got a bit of vision lag. We can't fix that because, yeah, I can't be bothered to open up the chat. Around the outside goes someone as they get close to touching. They're not actually going to touch though, surprisingly. James has got that inside line. I can tell you now that this is what it looks like going into turn one, as I'm pretty much there. Down the inside goes James on Cloud. They're still side by side. Cloud's gonna keep it on the track. James still manages to stick the inside line. Is he gonna go late on the brakes down the inside of Cloud? He's not gonna be able to make the move. Sticking Cloud stays ahead, lives to fight another day, but he hits a corner cut trigger, and I think that's going to allow James Rigby back down the inside. No, they both hit the either they both hit it.
Slager's really close now. He's really closing in on James and Cloud. Slaggers. Really close, not on slipstream yet. But he could catch up if they keep battling like this.
Yeah, they are losing so much time against each other. The dev has just popped up in the race, 10 laps behind. Someone needs to remove his laps, so we can see it will fix itself.
What happened to Cloud?
Cloud's had a problem. Maybe his Deaky got stuck again. Or maybe he saw a certain picture off the road and decided to head out. Anyway, James Rigby versus Cloud still going out, and Sledges is right there. He's actually caught up quite a bit as they run into the tarmac bit of the section. It's the right-left chicane going into here, flat out through there on the brakes. Little dab at the brakes, let the car coast into there, and on the throttle. Down the back straight, Sledges could still could take the win here, as Epic Lexer is 10 seconds behind Jen Lofi. Kanye is trying to make some gains, but not much is actually happening at the moment.
Here comes Rigby on the inside. He's made a sick, yeah. Rigby up into P1. Cloud's gonna probably come back at him though into the straight line. The finish line straight. Yeah.
Lost timing system.
Yeah, he probably started again for the dev.
This race kind of settling into its little groove here, not much happening, and you know what? You're always going to have some boring races in motorsport.
Yeah, the only thing I can see right now is the battle for the GT league. They're still going at it. So that's interesting to watch at least.
That's a little bit wide. James is going to capitalise on that.
Oh,
possibly.
there, here comes Sirius. He's going to lap all of them.
Well, is he going to be able to lap all of them? We're not sure. He's going to dispatch Sledges quite quickly. Gets past Sledges around the outside with the extra grip, gets the move done. He chose a smart move there to go around the outside, and there are the two GT cars, James and Cloud. Are they going to make it easy for him? They technically don't have to yield for him, but Fia's right on the back here. Can he try and get the move done? Let's see. He's going to be done down the main straight as here comes Thea. Yeah. What a move there. Well, I say what a move. You can see the grip, the extra grip he has in that LMDH car. Gets the move done to lap the two GT cars, and he doesn't have to worry about the two GT cars who are fighting going into the final corner.
Well, now he's got a clean road ahead of him. A lot of distance until he finds the next GT car. And yeah, Cloud and Rigby are still on it. Still trying to battle each other.
Yep, James dive starts down the inside. That's quite a late move there. Weren't expecting to see that one. But is it going to be a fight of who gets the apex first? James Rigby does treat it like that. Cloud looks for the cutback. Can Cloud get the cutback done? He does get the cutback done. And they take each other out. Here comes Sledges. Is he going to be able to use this opportunity to try and catch the top two in GT, the top two in the GT Championship? Sledges could possibly spoil the BMW party. James and Cloud, they're getting all argy-bargy all of a sudden. I'm going to start writing my own story, and I'm going to say that they've hated each other since round one. Cloud and James get all touchy again going into the chicane. Here comes Indo. Indo's just going to blast around the inside. James nearly touches him there, and James versus Cloud once again. Around the outside goes James. Cloud gets to the apex first. Cloud runs wide, and Cloud's off. Well, he was off for a second. Here comes Sledges. He's going to be able to make the move on Cloud.
What's going on with the timing system? What happened now?
I think Vision's just trying to fix it. Let's see if we've got anything from... I don't know what's happening with that timing system. We don't talk about it. Sledges once again dropping back. 2 GT cars now. They're not really fighting each other. They're just sitting behind each other. It's getting rather interesting up the front. No, it's not getting interesting up the front. It's just staying as it is. I'm just waffling now. I don't actually know what to talk about.
Yeah, we just have to stay with these 2 GT cars. Still battling for it. Maybe pray that Slaggers gets catches up to them. But I don't know, man. I think Slaggers doesn't have the pace to catch up to them.
Sledges has
Maybe
dropped
if
back.
they score. Maybe we have the pit stops soon.
No!
Oh my God,
James is off.
James.
They're still side by side. They touch again. As there's another LMDH car
Exotic
coming
and
to
yellow
lap
frame.
him. I believe this would be exotic. Yes, it is.
Yep, it's exotic. Oh, Cloud really wide there. Tried to go for a send. Didn't work. And now it's exotic gonna get close to both BMWs. Let's see if he has any problem passing them.
They've created a wall.
Uh-oh.
Exotic
Oh
can't get
my.
past Exotic. Squeezed to the
my.
inside. James runs wide again. They touch. And they've collided with the LMDH car. Exotic. Got. Oh, wow.
Saves it. Saves.
I weren't expecting something like that. Exotic should have just played the patient game. But obviously, Jen Lofi's right there. If he waited any longer, Jen Lofi would have been right up the chuff of him. James Rigby down the inside of Cloud. It's so close. You can see the front bumper of James getting closer to Cloud. And you can see the slipstream effect there. They're bump drafting. Here comes Jen Lofi. Just around the outside of him. Gets past again, and I'd hate to be a GT car getting lapped by all these quicker cars, but you know what? This is exciting. It's going to be a long race for them lot because of the fighting. Normally, when you're not fighting someone, a race will go like that, but when you're fighting someone, a race will take a little bit longer to complete in your head because you know that you've got to pay 100% attention to not take out your teammate James. James turns in a little bit earlier than Cloud there. James runs wide. That might hit the corner cut trigger. I'm not sure if we have got corner cut triggers here. I've not seen anyone slow down yet.
Who is that hypercar that slapped? I can't see it. Then P6.
P6. That is Epic Lexa. He's not lapped.
Oh, he's 1 lap down.
He's not.
He's 1 lap down.
No, he's not. Oh! James has been taken out!
Oh my. Oh yeah, my bad. He's not actually.
But Sledges.
I just cannot see that.
They just made a mistake and oh my god! Clovis, Kanye, they've taken each other out! They both hit the wall! What's happened here? Oh my god! Sledges sees this opportunity now to try and get past Cloud. Someone's not going to be happy about that. Kanye Melon. All that work to try and possibly close up to Jen Lofi has just been undone. Cloud's also not going to be too happy about that either.
I don't know what just happened now. I think it was Cloud's fault there. Gave no space to Kanye and just crashed into the back of him. And now Slaggers. Now he caught up. Finally, he's in slipstream range from Cloud and James.
I'm expecting James to
an
start
epic
slowing down. Start slowing down to let... There you go. There's James slowing down to let Cloud catch up. They're just here to have fun, really. They're not here to fight for a championship. They're not here to dominate a championship. They're here to have fun. Sledges starts dropping back again.
Yeah, barely on slipstream range for now. Epic Lex is getting closer than 2 now.
Yep, Epic Lexa. Is he going to have any problems? Sledges just moves out the way. Let's Epic Lexa through. That was quite smart there, considering what happened earlier. An Epic Lexa should have in his mind. We can't actually spectate Epic Lexa. Oh, yes, we can. Epic Lexa would have in his mind. 1, 2, 3, 4,
They're
5,
creating
6,
a wall.
7, 8,
No,
9,
you.
12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I can actually spectate all the drivers. Did Epic Lexum manage to get ahead? Yeah, he's
Yep.
made that fairly easy. And that's all the LMDH cars who have lapped the GT cars.
Something about Hypercar is that I think that Yellow Loaf is catching up to Not Exotic, only 3 seconds behind. Maybe we can finally have an Hypercar battle in this entire race. The battle for the last podium spot, actually.
James versus Cloud down the inside once again. This is the most airtime that GT cars have got. And Cloud and James, they've taken each other off. That was Senna and Proskesk in Japan all those years ago, back in like what, the 80s? I don't actually know when it was. But Cloud and James, they've just bottled the lead, and possibly bottled the win as now Sledges retakes the lead.
They will probably now work together to catch up to Sluggers. I don't think they're gonna battle now.
I want to see what Sledges has said in the voice chat. Brev. I think that was him. Let's see. Race fan. Yep. He just said Brev. Which, you know what? I'd say too if I've just seen the two leaders take each other out. They're still going at it. They're not... There needs to be team orders implemented. Hey, look, we're going to lose the race win. The race win that we've run every single race as a team with a 1-2, and we're going to lose it to this.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
Big mistake from Sluggers. They're back again. Right behind him.
I wonder
He's slowing down.
I wonder if Sledges is also playing the exciting game here and letting them catch up and have a fight with. James Rigby down the inside. That was a bit of a last gasp move. And James Rigby gets the move done. What?
That was weird. I think he just slowed down on this ride.
Why?
He might be playing two here. No idea. Maybe both play. I mean, I think these three know each other from other servers, so maybe that's why. We're playing around a bit to make this race a little more interesting for us commentators. That needs something to watch, because right now it's just the only battle we have seen.
Yep, it's just been a day of boring races. You had Japan 2025 in real life, which was quite boring. You've got this race, which is quite boring. As Cloud versus Sledges. Let's spectate them here as I'm sitting back in my seat. I've never done that before in a IREC race. They've always been quite a nail biter, but Sledges, James and Cloud, 3 abreast going into the final corner. Nothing could go wrong here, said everyone has ever played iRacing, but they do manage to keep it going single file, and they might take it 3 abreast going into turn 1. Sledges and Cloud keeping it really close to the wall there, trying to stop Sledges from darting it down the inside. Sledges going to try the long way around though. Is it going to be able to stick? No, James Wrigley goes down the inside though. Cloud and James playing this perfectly. Keep Sledges behind, drop Sledges down to 3rd, and James Rigby down the inside of Cloud. There you go. I've seen that happening before. Cloud runs wide, and I start to think that they're going to bottle everything.
Yellow is still getting closer to Exotic, only 2 seconds up now. Maybe there's a battle there, but I think he slows down. So we'll have to wait a bit to see if Jan Lofi actually catches up to Exotic as James gets a slowdown. Ooh. Yeah.
He's just crossed the line to lead, to cement himself in the lead of the race once again, with quite the lead. If he wins now, it'll be 4 on the trot in IREC. And for a new league, if you have a race winner who's won 4 rounds in a season, you know that someone's done really well. In terms of practice and driving, I don't actually think there was no practice available this weekend. So it's just a case
I think there was. Like,
there?
for a few days.
I don't know.
It's but I don't think they use practice to be fair.
Yeah. But for someone to come in and dominate every single every single round and win 4 on the bounce, one after another, the championship should be wrapped up coming place. Let's see.
Oh, so we see everybody on the GT spinning.
Oh, they've all spot. They're all in the pits. Yeah.
Wait. No.
Sledge has messed up his pit stop. He's gonna be a bit compromised coming out of there. Thug necklace in as well. Sledges. Let's see who could get this pit stop done quick.
Ooh.
Sledges is out. There goes Cloud, and there goes James. James comes out miles behind, and Sledges rides up the back of Cloud. And Sledges gonna go look for an overtake. Actually, they touch. What?
He's faster on the pit lane.
Wasn't expecting that one.
That's weird.
Anyway, going back to what I was saying, if Fish continues his winning streak, he could win this by round 6 in Le Mans. And clinching the title in Le Mans would be quite the place to clinch the title.
I mean, what if they finally do the standings? Because right now there's no standing spreadsheet. I have no idea how the standings are going right now.
In
I could make one, but
in my fantasy championship of shit maths and delusion, Fish is on track to win it by Le Mans, and to win it in Le Mans will be quite the place to win a championship, somewhere where people have won races in the past to cement historic results. Ford versus Ferrari, one being one of them, and Fish versus Indo, and Indo simply just has not done enough these past 4 races to beat Fish. Yes, he's had moments where he's been really, really close, and that is all thanks to a safety car. Well, actually, no, it's not been thanks to a safety car. Normally, Fish takes off after the safety car. So before a safety car, it's Fish versus Indo. Safety car comes out, and Fish says, all right, let's use all of it, and let's just go for it. But I don't think we're going to get a safety car this race. It's just not looking likely. Sledges versus Cloud. Cloud's going to look to try and go around the outside into the final corner. What's going to happen into here? Are they going to take each other out? I'm not too sure. No, they're just going to keep it nice.
wait for the switchback. But Sluggers, nah, he parks on the apex. Maybe on the better exit now, Cloud.
With better exit, James Strictly is slipstream. James Strictly could maybe try and make a move going into turn number 4, whatever it is. Cloud flicks to the outside, goes for the cutback once again down the inside, and is going to be able to make the move stick. No, and Exotic and Jen Lofi, the gap's grown again to 4 seconds. Yep. I was looking forward to a fight there, but obviously we're not going to get that because we're not getting spoiled this race.
Let's wait for the pit stop of the hypercars. Maybe something happens there.
Hopefully,
let's see if somebody else also goes faster.
Unless it's happened because Jen Lofi did a pit.
I don't think nobody in hypercar beat it yet, but I don't know. Maybe they're planning pit on lap 25 or so. Still, maybe the race shakes up something with a safety car. Which I hope happens.
5 seconds the gap. No, 6 seconds gap. Sorry.
Yeah. Maybe Jen Lofi is struggling with those tires. He used a bit too much tire while trying to catch up to Exotic. And now he's paying the price for it. But yeah. James was ended. Slegger goes wise. And Slegger's back up into P2.
Sledges, James and Cloud, the top 3 in GT. Surprised no one else has really been able to catch. Their closest challenger, Warlock, is down that same straight. So the GTs are rather close to each other, closer than they have been in past races, but they're just the rest simply aren't close enough. And Cloud versus Sledges versus Cloud, 3 abreast going into turn 1 nearly. No, Cloud and James still keeping it. It's going to be 3 abreast coming into here though.
Oh, it's going to be 3-1 now.
This will go dead wrong. James Rigby, I've seen that happen in Tokyo Drift. Manages to save it. What a save there from James Rigby. He then runs wide. And then Sledge is going to get past again. They're side by side. Maybe James Rigby will send it down the inside of Cloud. James Rigby strikes me as one of those drivers who drives a lot like Max Verstappen. Send it to the apex and beat your opponent to the apex. If you're ahead by the apex, apparently you seem to have got that place according to Formula 1 rules. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be thankful for these 3 GT cars for making the race interesting. I have no idea what will be happening right now if these GTs will be far away too, and we will have 0 buttons on the track. So yeah, we gotta be thankful for these 3 guys for slowing down and letting us see some racing.
James and or Cloud, if you're doing it to make the stream more exciting, hit the wall. You have to hit the wall for it to count. And we'd know that you are doing this just for our satisfaction.
James, any close to it? Oh no, I don't think we want to. Oh, big send. Break way too late. I think we'll make it there. And Yellow is again catching up to Exotic. Back to 3-second lap. Please, safety car, bro. Something happened.
We need a lunatic to walk on the track for a safety car. Just like what happened in Silverstone. Please give us a safety car, because this race is fucking boring.
Maybe the dev does something. Did he leave yet? I don't think so. Like, he was the one who crashed in the final laps of
I think the dev has left.
Did he? I mean, I see him in the leaderboard, but...
Yeah, he left though, I think. Oh no, yeah, he's here.
No,
oh no,
he's still there. He's still there.
I nearly just took someone out. I'm not doing that again. 10 seconds is the gap from Fish to Indoraptors. And they are starting to close up against the GT cars. And maybe this can add a bit more excitement. I don't know. And I don't really care at this point, because as we've seen, yes, it did create a crash, but it didn't actually close up anyone closer, and racing got no more exciting, as Jen Lofi's made another mistake, and he's 5 seconds behind again.
5 seconds. Yeah.
But Epic Lexa Kanye Melon, I think Kanye's just pitted, I'm not sure. Kanye's had a spin. I've just watched Kanye midway through a spin, and that is not what he really wanted, but he'll catch up to Epic Lexa. Epic Lexa Epic Lexa lets him through. And I think they are now playing the game of, this race is quite boring, let's just race each other.
Yeah, they have nothing to battle for, so might as well just make it a bit fun for us and the viewer.
Thank you to everybody here who's racing each other just to make it more exciting. Because, you know what, without a safety car, this race is, rather dead. So, the dev in chat has just asked who in GT wants to have a race. As Fish has caught up to the GT cars. Fish has taken Cloud out! And James Rigby runs wide. Fish just gets the move done, goes for the overtakes. And the gap officially is over 10 seconds, Fish and Indo. And then Indo's a further 18 seconds ahead of Exotic, and Exotic's a further 5 seconds ahead of Jen Lofi. No, not 18 seconds, sorry. Yeah, 18 seconds.
I think the upper cars didn't pit yet. They need to pit, but looks like nobody pitted yet. I mean, not like it really matters a lot, but
yeah. Stop wishing for a pit stop, because it's not going to make anything more exciting.
It's something to keep track of at least.
Yeah, as Epic Lexa Kanye Melon could get lapped here by what's his name? As Epic Lexa Kanye Melon taking each other out. I believe everyone's just given up with this race. So have I, to be honest, boys. Don't worry, you're not the only one. Danny inside goes Kanye Melon on Epic Lexa. Kanye nearly runs off the track. Epic Lexa experience, Kanye Melon. I'll be dead honest, I didn't know who he was about 6 months ago. Now I do, and not really seen him race too much. But yeah, Epic.
He's a decent racer.
yeah, Epic Lex.
Yeah.
Oh, it's night time, ladies and
Ah.
gentlemen. Just to make it just a little bit more exciting, relearn your braking points. As Epic Lexer, if you want experience, you go with him as a race car driver in Roblox. You know, he's been doing it for good, what, 5 years now. I remember when I first started, he was in the scene, and he was, I believe he was doing it back in Ion as well, Formula 1. And I'll look at the Fall from Grace now. Kanye Mellon sends it down the inside. Kanye, now I said James strikes me as a driver to send it down the inside, go for the apex. I'd say Kanye strikes me more as a driver like Max Verstappen, who just goes for a move like Max Verstappen, sends it to the apex, and just barges people out the way. That's how I've always seen him when I've seen him race. I see him as that sort of driver.
Yeah, Kanye's a pretty fast driver, but he definitely goes for pretty risky moves, and that can cost him races sometimes. But yeah, now that it's nighttime, we're gonna have to.
Oh, he's hit the wall.
There's a kitty car on the wall on that corner too.
Yeah, I think
What's
we're going to need a safety car for that.
Hopefully.
Please.
It's a man live.
Yeah, Gulhuras, I think his name is. Oh no,
my
he's
God,
still
Kanye
here.
Big son. Oh, is he still?
He's
Who's
still
that
here.
kitty car then? Oh my God, Kanye to the wall.
Again.
An epic lecture slows down for him. He's rattling at this point for fun.
It's James Rigby and Cloud, and Sledge's fight has kind of dissipated again. Please stop fighting again! Please! Don't actually know where Cloud is. Cloud is further behind, with Sledge's right behind him. Sledge's right ahead of him, sorry. It's how boring this race is. I'm starting to get my words mixed up. And we've still got about an hour left of racing. Yeah.
What? Is this still 1 hour?
It's an hour 30.
Time.
It's an hour and a half. Or an hour 50, I don't actually know.
An hour 0.3 or something. 1.3 almost. So. Whatever, bro. I don't even know anymore.
1.3, that would be 1 hour 25, I believe.
Yeah, 1 hour 20, something like that.
Or 1 hour 15, something like that. Again,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we ain't number professionals.
Where did we start? There's not much time left. Like.
It will end on
maybe-
lap 50, so you know we're over halfway through. But there's still 22 laps to go.
Yeah, hopefully safety car by someone. I mean, it's a really hard track to flip anyways, and I think the only way we're gonna see an unintentional crash is with a flip. So maybe somebody goes crazy or something, but looks like Hitty Battle now has died down. I don't know if James is gonna slow down. Oh man.
Looking at Cloud and
Oh, James is slowing down again. He's slowing down again for Cloud.
and
Lost
I
like 2
think
seconds.
they've dropped Sledges again. Sledges miles behind.
Yeah,
Sledges,
James
here comes
slowing down.
Exotic.
Oh, what is James doing? Into the wall. One interesting thing, Indo's into the pit lane.
Indo? Okay. Right. Nothing's really going to happen again, but you know.
Maybe. Oh yeah, James keeps slowing down.
James,
Big
Cloud,
lane
if you're
coming
listening,
around.
take out Exotic, bring out a safety car, please. Thank you. Anyway,
Give him some more,
I doubt they're listening, but you know, we see what happens into this corner here. If I fall asleep, wake me up, because you know what? I think we need to have a sing-song. No, not even a great track. Oh, nice one.
My bad.
Welcome to Formula Ultimate. Welcome to Ultimate TV Sport, ladies and gentlemen, where we're the most professional commentators here for a endurance race. Normally it's quite exciting.
And,
Definitely an endurance race, because I'm having to endure what's happening here. Cloud is sent off. Exotic manages to go for the move again to lap him for the second time this race. And James is not really gonna fuss about that. I think he did try to actually take him out, but
yeah, I told him to take him out in chat. I think he actually tried.
James is slowing down again. You can see him lifting on the throttle traces right there. He is lifting quite a bit. I think Cloud is also lifting to try and let Sledges get into this fight as well. If you're listening, take each other out, bring a safety car so we can see Indo versus Thish. Yeah, please.
That will be a very good redemption story for him, though, if he actually wins.
I won because the commentators told everyone to take each other out. There's another hypercar closing in. That's Indo. No, Jen Lofi.
No, that's Jen Lofi.
Lofi on a fresh set of tyres. What happened to Indo on his pit stop? Jesus Christ.
He pitted.
Is that pit stop
I
seriously
think nobody
20
pitted yet.
seconds loss?
Yeah, it's a big time loss. Like, you stay like more than 10 seconds. You stopped on the pit box.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's not Formula 1, is it? Jen Lofi around the outside, gets the move done down the straight. They both move back onto the racing line. Cloud has the inside line. Is anything going to happen here? No, it's not. They're just overtaking. Right, it's getting a bit boring now because it's all the same moves.
I mean, if we get bored, we can still watch Kanye and Epic Lexa. I think they're still battling. I think they're still battling.
They've just taken each other out again. Epic Lexa's gone.
Well, that's the action for the day.
Oh, what's happening? On the back of Kanye Mellon then, we're going to see if he's going to slow down for Epic Lexa. No, probably is. He's probably driving with a little bit less guile. But end of the day, he's just pulling away. Safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car. Indo down the inside of James.
I'm gonna bribe somebody.
Bribe.
I'm gonna bribe somebody, maybe.
Bribe the race director for a safety car. I say, oh, Cloud and Indo!
Oh no. And yeah, Indo's crying a bit. That's so nice.
Indo, you're not winning anyway. Just deal with it.
Well, 20 more laps. Oh man, I should have skipped. I wanted to play Hitman. Well, is catching up again to James and
after round
Slackers.
1 and round 2, I thought this season was going to be very exciting. I thought this race was going to be a very exciting one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. One thing is that Tigis, I raced with Tigis today. We were in another league, and he won by 30 seconds in a Formula 1 league today. So
I also had a race. Also had a race against James in the Formula Ultimate Italian Grand Prix, which will be posted on the channel very, very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. After this race, it will be going up. He did lose the win under a due to penalties. He got a 5-second time penalty. His championship rival, Green Ninja Warrior, who I believe now takes the lead of the championship. He won by, I believe it was like less than 2 seconds. Or less than a second, because of a time penalty, which, you know, that the FIA are addressing soon, and hopefully it can all be sorted and we won't have races defined by penalties. But James, I don't know if that's affecting him. I doubt it actually is. I doubt actually he really cares about the result in a Roblox league.
We just got an announcement. The race will end in around 20 minutes. So we're not following the lap count now. 8:12.
20 minutes left of the race.
22 minutes. Yep.
I would have ended this race here, to be honest. Let's be honest. No one's really gaining or losing positions.
Well, at least we can yap about something. I don't know.
We can yap about something.
So Ninja Warrior. Did I hear that right?
Green Ninja Warrior, yeah.
Oh, that's Pumo, right? The developer of Pumo Talavi.
Who? What?
Right?
No?
Pumo, no?
No.
My god. Ah. I thought that. Ah. Ninja Warrior, like that. It's a developer. Send me the name through chat if you can. The name of his username.
It's
Do you
in
know his username?
general.
Okay.
That's his username. He races in F1 RC and stuff like that.
Oh, Green Ninja Warrior. Ah, that's not him.
No, 4 podiums.
A shame. Really similar name though.
Yeah. Hang on, just doing some administrator work real quick. Take over from my job real quick.
Yep. I have no idea what to talk about. Let's talk about Tigis. A lot of pace. He has only right now 34 seconds leading. It still needs to split though. So yeah. What are we supposed to comment? Man, Tigis. Oh, he just went wide. Oh. Nothing much happening, but wait, what? Oh, Tigis Spirit actually. Yeah, Tigis Spirit. That's interesting to know. Oh man, give me a second, bro. Yeah, really fast racer. I have seen him dominate a lot of races. It's a bit of a shame there's not a lot of competition to him because I know people that have raced with him and managed to put up a fight with him. I know people like Hobby and the Killer Ronan, which do not race in this league.
James has had enough.
But what?
I'm pretty sure James nearly flipped.
Oh, Kanye is slowing down a lot. I don't know what. Oh yeah, he's just slowing down for Epic. Is he? I don't know. Well, then to cause a safety car. Oh, there's something happening. What's going on? I cannot see anybody. Safety car, finally!
A safety car?
Wait, who crashed? Who was it? Well, a lot of people are not happy. Not exactly speeding. We just crashed.
Kanye's in. Epic Lex is in.
Yeah.
Where even is said safety
they're
car?
not allowed. They're not allowed.
Not allowed what?
They're not allowed to pit on the safety car.
Ah, well they have.
Well, what the? I mean, I don't think it matters a lot. They'll last anyways. But, I don't know. That's interesting to know. There's more people pitting, I think.
Well,
that's not legal.
They can't stop them all, can they?
Maybe with those new tires they can do something interesting.
And here comes a safety car out of the pit lane.
Oh, how a lot of people getting investigated. Clouds, James, and I don't know which one aimed. And who flipped? Who was it? Was it Barnabov? No, it wasn't. Who flipped? That's weird. And the standings are broken now. What's going on? Oh, now we're gonna have to wait, and we finally gonna have an interesting race.
I think this safety car is a full storm. I don't think we're going to get much of a race, but you know what? We just have to wait and see, aren't we?
Let's see now. I mean, I have no idea what just happened. I just heard people saying, "Oh my god," in chat, and then Is it green flag? Am I going crazy?
Huh?
It's green flag. Wait, what?
Don't know.
Wait, am I going crazy?
Probably.
Wasn't a safety car?
There is a safety car. It's out on track.
Wait, where is it? I don't see him. Oh, there. Oh, I see him now. Sorry. Well, finally we're gonna have something for the race. Indo, it's a chance of redemption here. A chance to redeem yourself and prove the head is wrong, that he's not wrong. But finally, we have waited 1 hour for this. It's right now 15 minutes left. Yeah. Let me see my homework. See Google Classroom, because I feel like I'm gonna get all this stuff this week on school. Why are the maps like that? I think they just fix it now. B7 is another one driver. Why is, and there we go.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've just got word in from, we're going to move away from IREC at the moment as they run a safety car. Just got word in from Formula Ultimate that Green Ninja Warrior leads the championship by 1 point to James Rigby, which is very close up the front with 2 rounds left to go. Poland and Abu Dhabi. 1 point in it is not a lot, and we're just waiting for Constructors Championship to come through. But it's looking quite exciting. Anyway, back to IREC. We've got a safety car, Fish versus Indo. I don't know when safety car's coming in. I can't see the announcement system, so you're going to have to tell me that.
Nothing has been announced yet. I think they're gonna stay out for 1 more lap. I don't think. Wait, is everybody here already?
Huh?
Wait, we may have safety car on this lap. No idea. They haven't announced anything yet. So, I mean, everybody's on the line already, I think. Oh, and safety car's in. Here we go. It's gonna be a 15-minute sprint for the race win. Oh, and the dev's not in the back yet. Uh-oh. Wait, that might be a problem.
Here we go then for the race restart.
So I have no idea how the start is gonna go. I wonder if he's just gonna control or if it's on the line. But let's see.
Fish versus Indo, Jen Lofi and Exotic Kanye. And then Epic Lexus.
Oh my god, there's people going in the pit lane.
All the GT cars
GTs.
are into the pit lane. What is this?
And
Is Fish
Slegger's
gets
staying
going
on,
then?
staying on.
Here comes Jen Lofi. It's going to be 4 abreast going into turn 1. No, it's 3 abreast. Here they go then. It's close. Jen Lofi and Exotic have touched there. Epic Lexus trying to look to get himself up into P3. So is Kanye Melon. Kanye Melon's currently up into P3.
Everybody's made it clean. But I don't know if it's gonna keep like that as we see a lot of people going wide. TGS and Indo have pulled away from the back a bit.
Once again, they've done that. Kanye, Epic, Lexer, and Exotic. Exotic's got that inside line. Epic, Lexer's... yeah. As...
Oh, yeah, Lofi wide.
Lofi ride, Epic, Lexer, Exotic fighting away. Kanye versus Epic, Lexer, as I don't know who that is in the GT category, who leads
That's
everyone
Slegger's.
else. Epic Lexer's off. I don't know if Sledges is going to wait up for everyone, if he's going to pit, if he's going to go for the win. But I don't think anyone really can catch up with less than 10 laps to go. Jen Lofi, Kanye Melon getting all argy-bargy once again. What's happening further up front? Can Indo try and win? Fish might start, if he does win, Fish might think that his championship's been stripped away, his win's been stripped away from him. Indo last weekend apparently wasn't going for a move because he let Fish win. I don't know if he's going to do that this weekend. If he does do that, he's a bit of a woke little Woker. Here comes Indo. Indo bottle fan. Though, is he going to
Don't
try
wanna be
and
close
dart down the
enough.
inside? It is very close up the front.
Yep, Indo's not gonna let this chance slip now. He was giving a golden chance now to redeem himself. So now we have only 13 minutes left or so for the race to finish. And Indo's gonna have some time to stay behind Tigis and think of a way to head past him. As Exotic and Candyman, I think, yeah, battling for the P3 position. Wait, there's a hypercar missing. What's it low feed?
Dropped back
Oh, he
in the
hit
pit
it.
lane.
Oh, his leg is spinning too.
Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Here comes James down the main straight. Warlock's also fighting here, but yeah, I don't know where Sledges comes out. Sledges is going to come out ahead of everybody.
No, Cloud, that's a huge gap to everybody
Wow,
else.
I've only just seen where Cloud is, yeah.
Yeah, and Slaggers managed to pull a pretty nice overcut. Everybody's been battling GT probably, and they lost time. And Slaggers has managed to get advantage of that. As James
Indo's
hooking
ahead
in
of
the back
Fish.
of
Indo
him.
is ahead of Fish.
Oh, what? Really? Proving the haters wrong, I see. But let's see now, Tease, if he can come back on him.
Thea's around the outside going into turn 1. This is what we wanted to see, a fight for the lead in hypercar in round here. Thea's around the outside. Indo has the inside line. They're side by side still. I think Theash might be able to get ahead into turn 1 because he's got that exit. He's got the he's gonna be at a higher top speed coming into here. Theash around the outside. Indo leads by wow, that is a very, very minuscule margin. Around the outside goes Theash. He's gonna be able to get the move done. Theash is nearly forced off the track. Manages to keep it clinical though. Does Indo to the apex first goes Theash, and Theash gets ahead.
Great outside move. Great outside move from Theater.
Yeah.
Gave in the space, and he's done. Oh my god, Kanyemal and the Ignore Exotic at the back, hitting each other, and Ignore Exotic is losing the rear. A lot of collisions back there. I have no idea. Oh, T is gonna slow down. But yeah, I have no idea if somebody else in Hypercar needs to pit. I'm pretty sure Indo and T is pitted, but I don't know if everybody else did. The Exotic pit, I have actually no idea if he did. Epic and Kanye did pit, but I don't know if Exotic pit. So yeah, Indo leads the car. And he's gonna go back at him. Well, give me a second. Wow. Well, these managed to go on the outside. That's nice. Oh, the what? Safety car? What?
Again?
Yes. Wait, why?
No, it's screen flag. Ignore it. I think it was a misclick.
Oh. Was it?
Not caution.
Oh, no
yeah, it's a
caution.
misclick.
Oh. Oh. Oh, have been interesting.
Cloud, James, Burnout, Bob, three BMWs here going against each other. Down the inside goes Burnout, Bob on both of them.
Well, people are complaining about the GUI because it's broken and it blocks everybody's view. Oh, hang on. Well, once again, we have a controversy at the end of the race, as that UI does not get off the screen.
What UI?
The caution UI. Can you see it?
No.
Oh, I can.
Refresh. Reset.
Yes. I mean, I'm talking about the drivers.
It's a four-way fight
might-
for the win in GT.
Yeah, in those losing time to the still. Still on Sebring at least. Wait, it was Shift P. Yeah. No, I see it. That's weird. looking at the timer, only 8 minutes left. And this has pulled away. Well, we're back to usual business. In the game of all. Looking in front. Oh, Barnard Bob is in P2. What?
Fish is starting to pull away from Indo. Indo has
Yep.
once again.
And we see Barnard Bob takes the lead. What?
I think
Barnard
that
Bob is
I
saying
think
that
they're all
he-
just playing games to be really
I
fun.
don't think Barney is though. I don't think Bob is, to be fair.
No, Burnout Bob's in there, VC.
Oh, is he? Oh. Oh, wow. I mean, he's BMW. Is he? I'm guessing. I mean, he's got the same car.
James has just taken out Sledges.
What?
As per usual, James Rigby taking everybody out. Here goes Cloud versus Burnout Bob. Maybe they could be trying to gift Burnout Bob the win if we've got 5 laps left of the race.
Yeah, is it his first race here? Or did he race before? I think it's the first race of Barnard Bob in this league.
Yeah, Burnout Bob's first race. I've not seen him race in any other race. Say race more than 60 times in one sentence. Anyway, Burnout Bob versus Cloud. I would be trying to give him the his debut win, or possibly a debut podium. That could be what Cloud's doing, as Cloud's staying behind him. I believe that's deliberately. Cloud would have gone for a move there, but he's not. I think he might be trying to play the defensive game here. Trying to get Burnout Bob the win as Sledges. He's going to try and make it go that around the outside of Burnout Bob goes Sledges. James is just taking him out!
Well, now it's these four playing games again. Cloud really defensive. As we have 6 minutes left. I'm holding my phone here to see the timer.
Got 4 laps left. I think he's going off laps.
No, I don't think so. He said like
he's done laps
lost
for
one
every
time.
single race.
I mean, he changes the laps out a lot. So what's going on in Hypercar? The leaderboard is broken.
I think they've all just dispersed. Fish has dropped
okay,
Indo
yeah,
versus
winning.
Exotic actually.
That's interesting fight.
Indo's dropped back behind Exotic. Here comes Indo down the inside of Exotic. We love watching Hypercars race because they're so damn quick.
Well, Indo's bottling it again. He was giving a chance and he's not using it to his advantage. Actually, he is first position. That's so nice. Jen Lofi really far behind because he pit it. That's unlucky from him. And Indo goes on the inside, they make contact. Ooh. Oh, in the spin out! Oh my god, he almost
That's it. Fish wins.
Yeah, TS1, but Indo almost into the pit lane wall. Managed to save it.
Look at this fight for GT.
What's worse? Let's see. Cloud leading. Why does it say finish? Oh,
I don't know what's
well
happening.
Apparently there's 5 laps left.
James versus Sledges.
Cloud 19 pulling up. Cloud trying to pull away maybe. Finally trying to keep back up to everybody else. Or is he gonna throw again? The Dev is losing 100 millimeters of fuel per lap. What?
Huh?
Dev is losing a lot of fuel. I don't think you're supposed to lose that much fuel, but whatever. He's not in the fight for the win here.
I don't know when this race is going to end. I don't know if it's going to end. I feel like we're in a constant loop of just race now, which is
I mean, I got told that it ends at 8:12. So
okay,
it will
then
be 3
so
minutes
it'll end.
left.
It'll end at 8:12. Hit it here first.
Yeah,
people.
12, 3 minutes.
Race is ending in
I don't
3
know,
minutes. Sledges runs wide, nearly spins out. I don't know if it's 12 minutes plus 1 lap, or if it's 12 minutes. That's a
No, I don't know, man.
We've not even got a proper leaderboard to mark the positions. This is going oh so well.
Why does he just reset the leaderboard?
There you go.
Works. Oh, he's resetting it. Well, it's still broken for me. Whatever, bro. And this is why you need to make your own UI for your racing league. At least Cloud is winning and James is fighting with him. Indo lost a lot of time to Exotic, and I think that's gonna be it for Indo's chance at P2. So 2 minutes left, I guess so. I don't know. Barnett Ball lost a lot of time now, down into P5. Wait, is that PCX in P3? What? We have an amateur car fighting for the win.
Oh, whoa.
That's... we have an amateur car fighting for the win. I keep getting banned. He's right up there with James and Cloud.
Where has this come from then?
He's losing time on the straight, of course. The worst car. But let's see. Maybe if these guys keep fighting, maybe he can catch up.
I died.
I'll fight for the win.
As you've got 1 more minute left, to be more exact, we have got a gentleman. We have got. Where's my time? Come on.
Apparently 1 minute left.
I think we've got less than a minute.
Yeah. Laps 8, 3 laps left, but I got told it's 8:12.
Exotic versus
I
Indo
guess-
still. I don't know what's happening here. Indo's behind Exotic.
Yeah, he lost a lot of time. Exotic really wide. What the? He just blocked A now.
Close.
I don't think that's legal, but whatever. At least a bit of fun for the final laps for P2 and Hypercar.
Indo down inside with Exotic. They're touching wheels, getting oh so close. And there's the GT cars coming to get lapped again.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting to see if they make some problems. There's a lot
As
of
the
GT
race
cars,
is
actually.
done, it's 12 minutes past 8. The sun was up in real life. Hang on, gentlemen. The sun was up in real life when we started. It is now slowly going down here, and the sun is down, set in the USA. The lights are on for the drivers. There's no lights on the track though, even though the track is always lit. But it doesn't really matter. Thiersch has done everything that was asked for him today. And
I don't think it's gonna end.
he's gonna made it 4 wins on the bounce. He won round 1, won round 2 in Misano, round 3 in Silverstone, and now it's round 4. As is he gonna let the GT cars finish the race? James isn't gonna be able to finish the race. Thiersch though, none of them are. Thiersch wins apparently in IREC.
Yeah, plus 1 lap.
Plus 1 lap. It's a plus 1 lap.
Well, we have at least a battle for P2 here. Exotic and Indo fighting, but Exotic was really wide. And I lost him a lot of time.
I've now
Anyone
got to
is
make my
pretty close to-
speech all over again.
I mean, no need to make it. I mean, you know who's gonna win. We already know he's gonna win the race. Let's see what's going on in Kitty. Oh, Cloud and James pulled away in the group again.
Indo trying to get past, not Bottle, as Kanye got argy-bargy there. We're gonna see once again side by side, Exotic, Indo, down the inside, can't get the move done. You know what this league needs? It needs more people to race in it. Doesn't every single league. Anyway, yeah. If you want to create a highlight reel for this race, it's going to be quite easy. Just people taking each other out. That's about it. 2 minutes of it. Simple as Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Glenda Sherrod.
James. It's gonna be James and Cloud for like 90% of the minutes.
Yeah, and then everyone's going to get bored of it and click off. Anyway, he's not put a foot wrong this weekend. He's going to make it 4 on a bounce. He won round 1, one in Misano, 1 in Silverstone. Now he's going to win here in Sebring, USA. Wins. This is back to back winners in IREC. That is it. The race is done. Finally. Indo versus Exotic. Indo takes P2. Exotic. Kanye Melon comes home P4. Epic Lexa P5. And Jen Lofi takes P6 in the Shadow Realm, pretty much.
Yeah. So I think Cloud P1, James P2.
And Sledges.
Sledges P3.
Keep betting.
I keep getting bumped before.
Burnout Bob, Thug's Necklace, and Warlock. You know, that is quite the fun little thing. As Jen Lofi crosses the line as one of the final finishers. As the final finisher, actually.
Pretty unfortunate that we had to bet. Sluggers, very good job, bro. Podium on GT. Good job, bro.
As we are gonna
Thank you.
go to the podium now. We're gonna do interviews there. As everyone's going to podium, pit row,
Port for me.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think. Oh, they can't get into the podium through the stairs.
Vision will sort it out.
They're here probably used to report people. Well, it was an interesting race to... Oh wait, there's somebody else to finish. Why is he still doing laps? Who is this? Oh, I think... What? Whatever. Once again, Tiggy's winner. And...
Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Formula Ultimate Roblox Sport stream of IREC here in Sebring. Here's the podium then. Enjoy it. I've been your commentator, Joshua, and I'll see you for the next one in the Nürburgring. Hopefully that one will be a bit more exciting. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the podium. I'll see you next weekend, I think.
There they are.